Hey guys, Mecha-san here with a viewer request here, or rather a viewer dare here, because this one comes from my commenter and pretty loyal follower here. Thank you, White Darkness here, who dared me to react to this. This is WatchMojo's top 10 toxic cartoon show communities here, and in the thumbnail we had Rick and Morty. And that pretty much set the standard here because we all remember how everyone reacted to the whole Szechuan sauce incident.
Szechuan sauce! I'm Tickle Rick! One beloved Dum Dum! I'm Tickle Rick! Rick!
So yeah, that was pretty hectic. So of course it was gonna be in a thumbnail here. So I gotta wonder how many other toxic communities are there, because there is a lot. I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure the DC Marvel toxic community is pretty toxic with each other. So it's gonna be a very educational list, if I have to say the right word for it. Let's take a look.
Funny or sad? You decide. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top
Adventure
10
Time
cartoon show communities. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at a vocal minority who give the rest of the fan base a
Why? How is this getting a movie? How? What's wrong?
Generally pretty awesome, but as always, there are exceptions.
Zuko, it's time we had a talk about your hair. It's gone too far.
Number 10, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Nickelodeon's action-packed series this way.
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra boast gorgeous animation, lovable characters, and a mature storyline that develops at a fantastic pace.
Legend of Korra goes on in the comic books, and
Hello!
at one point or another, Katara has been matched with every single male or female character in the series, with a few going as far to imagine what she would look like pregnant. Considering Avatar's cast is made up of underage teenagers, the over-sexualization can be off-putting.
This is my wife, Sapphire!
Sapphire, nice to meet you.
Sapphire Fire, really?
Adventure Time.
Apologize.
I don't watch Adventure Time, so I don't know what the community's like,
Been around
but
for nearly a decade, amassing a huge following along the way. Adventure Time is creative, funny, and exceedingly well-written. While a children's show at heart, Pendleton Ward's tour de force is not afraid to
oh yeah, I remember that episode. I've seen that one, like the origin of the Ice King.
To shoot down anyone who says anything negative about an episode. Anything less than describing Adventure Time as deep or revolutionary is not accepted.
Unacceptable!
As wonderful as the cartoon is, shouldn't a little constructive criticism be welcomed?
My way! Yeah!
Sadly, no.
Number 8, SpongeBob.
We do not worship him.
While not the worst community in the world, some SpongeBob superfans can be real pinheads.
Who you calling Pinhead?
The main point
You.
of contention in this fandom mostly
every-
revolves around the drop in quality of the show after the theatrically released film, with old school fans disparaging later seasons and actively attacking anyone who enjoys newer episodes of the show. The problem is that many of these new fans are just children, so a lot of kids end up being criticized by more vocal fans for simply liking a cartoon. It's fine to dislike something, but don't take your frustration out on kids.
Yeah,
Think about the children.
that just makes you a bunch of assholes that deserve to beat down. I'm sorry.
I don't understand.
Hey, bronies is a term that exists for a reason.
Yeah,
My Little
no.
Pony is a show that celebrates what it means to be a young girl, and it attracted an adult male audience.
Yep.
Considering Lauren Faust's cartoon could not be further removed from stereotypical masculinity, the diverse fan base was a testament to the show's quality. Then the fan art started to come out, with Fluttershy and Pink Pie performing acts that no pony should be able to do.
Oh God, no! I don't want
Pony
to
fan
know.
has
No,
also
no,
received
no,
death
no,
threats after spearheading a campaign to get the webcomic Ask Princess Molestia taken down
What?
by Tumblr. That's not
Oh,
very
God.
friendly behavior.
Yeah, okay.
Light
That's
Twilight,
the.
nothing but harmless
I know.
gossip.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Teen
Oh
Titans.
God.
Seriously?
When it comes to this DC cartoon,
This
there's no middle
felt
ground.
like
The original Teen
just Teen
Titans
Titans Go already feels like raping
Most
people's
disappointing
childhood
when
here,
Teen
but
Titans
this
a more child-friendly approach.
When things get boring, you gotta spice them up.
child friendly. This is retarded, brain dead, and it's getting a fucking movie.
Likes it. On the flip side, any negative review of the series tends to bring out the worst in fans of Teen Titans Go, leading to a pretty toxic back and forth between the two groups. Admittedly,
Seriously, they're actual
from an
fans of this
outsider's
show?
perspective, It can be entertaining.
What are you doing?
People what they want.
Number 5, Gravity Falls.
We'll never forget you, Mabel. Because we're gonna kidnap you.
The central characters of this show are a brother and sister named
Yeah, I like
Mabel
this
and
show.
Pines. Now, take one wild guess what the
It took a
phrase
friend of mine to
is
actually
referring to.
sit me down and
Before we
watch
forget,
this,
the siblings
and
are
I very much
13
enjoyed
years
it.
old. Now, Gravity Falls is a highly creative cartoon that pays homage to classic horror and conspiracy films, prompting weekly discussion on the next possible plot twist. At one point, the fan base actually figured out a mystery, forcing Alex Hirsch to leak a fake revelation to throw the show's audience off the right track.
Really? I
Sounds pretty
did not know
fun,
about that.
Right? Unfortunately, thanks to Pinecest shippers, Gravity
Pine?
Falls makes this list anyway.
You're too easily impressed.
No, no, no,
Number
no.
4, The Loud House.
Lenny's not gonna see. See what? Nothing.
Rule 34 states that if something exists, there is porn of it.
Yes.
Assuming that is true, what would happen if a cartoon comes along with a cast mostly made up of underage brothers and sisters? The
Well,
Loud House
brother
provided
and
an
brother
answer to
and
that
sister.
question. This Nickelodeon sitcom is packed with quirky and funny characters, guaranteeing that viewers relate to at least one of the siblings. Like with every show,
Sadly,
most of the fan art is
because I don't have
appropriate and
Nickelodeon
creative.
anymore on my
Things can
cable
quickly
service,
take
I
a
haven't
turn for
seen.
the
I've only
creepy.
seen just a few
When it comes to the
episodes
Loud
here
House,
and there.
Unfortunately, Loudcest is a term that exists.
Loud.
Gross.
Number 3, Voltron, Legendary Defender.
Gotta get back to watching that show.
As the old saying goes,
We're gonna get back to
all
watching that
are
show.
two sides of the same coin. Just to clarify, this entry is based on an isolated incident, but one worth mentioning. Netflix's Voltron Legendary Defender has proven to be a fantastic reboot of the franchise, gaining a relatively wide audience. However, after the cartoon seemed unlikely to actualize a couple shipped by fans, one person decided to take matters into their own hands by blackmailing the studio.
What?
While on a tour of Studio Mirror's headquarters, the blackmailer took pictures of the confidential storyboards and leaked them, putting the company at risk of a lawsuit.
Come on, Keith, we're leaving.
Number 2, Steven Universe.
You swung too slow.
Guys, seriously? This entire show is about acceptance.
Yeah.
Steven Universe regularly subverts expectations by focusing on characters.
Again,
and
I have
relationship
not
types that
seen
typically fly
Steven
by
Universe.
mainstream
I don't know. I
cartoons.
don't know why.
The Dr. Sugar series
But
has
I
every
just
single one of its
doesn't-
fans, but some are a bit
Doesn't for some reason it doesn't grab me. It just doesn't interest me.
One-on-one.
Even though everything I've heard
Artist
says
named Sammy
this
was
is
viciously
for me,
harassed
but
after posting art
just
that
no
depicted a
interest.
slightly slimmer version of Rose Quartz.
I hadn't planned on finding you quite this entertaining.
Online groups were created for the sole purpose of attacking this poor girl, who obviously was a huge fan of Steven Universe. The bullying
Really?
got so bad that Zammy ended up in the hospital.
Don't worry, Steven. I'm sure someday.
Oh wow, yeah, those guys deserve to be in prison for life.
In your own Steveny way.
Number 1,
Rick and Morty, exactly. Number 1.
Pass the butter.
So, anyone surprised? During the wait
Nope.
for the 3rd season, Rick and Morty exploded in popularity and became one of the most
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about
that was a
shows
funny
on the
episode.
internet.
We need a vacation.
Yes,
The
you
new
do.
episodes were not universally well received by the fans,
Really?
with a minuscule minority blaming the show's female writers. Sadly, this led to harassment and doxing, prompting Dan Harmon to describe these fans as knobs during an interview with Entertainment Weekly. In another incident, police were forced to step in when fans reacted negatively to McDonald's running out of Szechuan dipping sauce during the
Yep.
one-day promotion. You don't need a very high IQ to practice common decency.
And then they got rid of it, and now it's gone. This is the only place we're gonna be able to try it. It's in my memory.
Do you agree
Just
with
find the
Check out
recipe.
these other great clips from WatchMojo and
Seriously, but for those wanting the Szechuan sauce, just look online and find the recipe. That's what Anime America, Robin from Anime America did. A couple of these communities here, I don't really, since I don't watch shows or anything like that, I don't know much. I would actually watch The Loud House. I actually seen a few episodes, but it's one of those shows where I'd actually just watch it on TV. Because there's I don't know, there's something about it where watching a show on TV is more appealing than watching it online here. It's the same thing I'm going with, same thing I have right now with the show Krypton on the Sci-Fi Channel. Every Wednesday at 10, I rush to to my family room and turn on the TV and just watch it there. So yeah, if I see Loud House on the TV, I'm gonna sit down and just watch it. But I couldn't get into Adventure Time for some reason. Steven Universe, I wanted to, but for some strange reason, it never clicked with me. Yet I know about the community behind that, especially like Adventure Time a bit. Gravity Falls, oh my god. Yes, Jesus Christ. What? I mean, if there's any proof that there are some sick people in this world, there you go. There you go. SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, those toxic communities, a bunch of jerks. Just a bunch of jerks who that should be illegal at this point. Like bullying, if adults bullying little kids should get you a fine. Like, hey, act your age, or you're gonna pay up $10,000 up the wazoo, okay, for being a complete and total asshole to little kids. Cause hey, you deserve that. You will deserve that. But SpongeBob, oh god, I grew out of SpongeBob. I just grew tired of it. But oh boy, and Rick and Morty #1. Yes, I mean, I'm sorry, the Szechuan sauce took it big time. Overall, I'd say, like I said, a very informative list. Some I knew, some I did not know. The loud, oh god. What is with all this incest stuff? Some of this is just wrong. I mean, underage, okay. Well, I look at Avatar and think, it's more like Asian themes, so maybe Asian rules apply there, like how, in Japan, the age of consent, 13, and in fact, how old are, like, was Sokka, Aang, geez, I forget some of the characters here, Sokka, Aang, God, how can I forget, damn, how can I forget the sister, the waterbender, Zuko, I of course can't forget Zuko, and Uncle Iroh, I mean, God, rest in peace, Mako. But how old were they by the end of the series here? Because it's been summer, and I think the entire show it's like a year or so from beginning to end in universe. I don't know. Oh well, so yeah, like I said, this was very informative. Thank you, White Darkness, for this recommendation. Until the next one, everyone, comment down below what you all thought. Like and subscribe for more videos. Watch all my reactions and Let's Plays, and of course the live streams I'm doing right now with Kingdom Hearts. Until then, this is Mecha-san, logging out.